My dear student, welcome to my online class of Farewell by the Principal Marty. Today I am going to discuss about Unit 9, Lesson 4, Taking Off. Today our lesson is Taking Off. Now look at the pictures and discuss with you about what it is, where you can find it. Lesson 4, Taking Off. Let's jump into the vocabulary first. Endeavor, meaning, an attempt to achieve a goal. Supersonic, meaning involving or denoting space greater than that of a sound. Aviation, meaning the flying or operating of aircraft. Now let's watch the video.
The Wright brothers, the first successful airplane, 1903. Wilbur Wright was born on April 16, 1867 in Millville, Indiana, and Orville Wright was born on August 19, 1871 in Dayton, Ohio. Both brothers were pioneers credited with inventing the first airplane. In late 1901, the Wright brothers had gathered the aerodynamic data they needed to build a successful flying machine, and in 1902, the Wright brothers had built their latest glider based on this data. They had identified a wing shape that was efficient, producing the expected lift, and engineered controls that were responsive. The glider would also use a trailing rudder for yaw, therefore enabling the Wright brothers to navigate in the air in all three dimensions. Following this success, the next stage for the brothers was powered flight. No manufacturers could provide an engine light enough and powerful enough for their needs, so the brothers had to design and build their own. The Flyer was designed in a biplane configuration with a wooden airframe and a wingspan of 12.3 meters or 40 feet 4 inches. The pilot flew on his stomach on the lower wing, steering by moving a cradle attached to his hips. This cradle pulled wires which warped the wings and turned the rudder. The Wright Flyer 1, based on the previous glider, was set up near Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, in the United States of America on December 17, 1903, where there was a hill and a good breeze. The first flight lasted 12 seconds, traveling 36 meters or 120 feet with Orville piloting. 3 more flights were made on that day, with Wilbur achieving the best flight covering 255.6 meters or 852 feet in 59 seconds. The Wright brothers had made history with the first successful flight of a controllable, self-propelled, heavier-than-air machine. Over the next few years, the Wright brothers developed new flyers while remaining secretive in an attempt to secure patents and contracts.
Read the text and answer the following question. Human beings conquer the distance on Earth by discovering fields. Human beings, mankind, conquer means defeat or overcome the distance. Distance means the length of a space between the 2 points on Earth by discovering fields. Discovering means innovating, originating or finding fields. Mankind defeated the distance on Earth by innovating the fields. They endeavored further. The endeavor means try and attempt to do something or attempt further. Further means moreover or additionally. That means their attempt moreover or additionally. Then on December 17, 1903, the Wright brothers in America made the first experiment of flying in a plane. The date on 17 and 903, the Wright brothers in America make means formulating, framing or producing the first experiment. Experiment means a test done in order to learn something, or test, research, examine or observation of flying in a plane. Flying means moving from one place to another place using wings in a plane. That means 2 brothers and framing the first research, examine or test of flying in a plane. In the experiment, in the observation, a machine carried a man and rose above by its own power. In the experiment, In the test, a machine carried. Carry means move, take a man and rose above by its own power. A rose means move from a lower position to higher position, or come or go off or arise. Above means on top of, or off or above. That means in that experiments, a machine moved a man and go off a rise by its own power. The machine was called a plane. The machine was named Aka airplane. It flew naturally in a smooth speed and finally landed without any damage. It flew means fly, move through the air using the wings. Naturally means happening as a part of nature. Obviously, usually or normally, and is smooth. Smooth means in a smooth speed. Smooth means soothing or pleasing speed. And finally, eventually, landed without any damage. Landed means come down through the air and rest on the ground or another surface. We can say the touchdown without any damage. Without damage means any kind of harm or injury or loss, impairment or deprivation. That was the human being first real take. That was the mankind first real take of real journey. And now they have got a supersonic speed. Now we are in the age of supersonic speed. Supersonic means faster than the speed of a sound. So in a supersonic speed, something travel faster than a sound. In a supersonic speed means something travel faster than a sound. So the sky the limits now. So the whole sky is our hand. Modern aircraft companies are making revolution in aviation technology. Modern aircraft companies. Aircraft means an airplane, helicopter or the machine capable of flight. And modern means present or current. Companies are making revolution. Revolution means a very important change in the way that people do things or innovation in aviation technology. Aviation means the activity of flying air. Technology means the most advanced developed machine in the matters. So the present day, the aircraft companies are making the revolutions in aviation technology. Boeing as well as Airbus is producing modern passenger airplanes. Boeing and Airbus is producing and manufacturing or providing or making modern passenger airplanes. Passenger means a traveler on a public or private vehicles. We can say the traveler or rider airplanes. And these planes fly very fast. These planes can move from one place to another place very fast. And Boeing 787 flies 950 km per hour. The speed of the Boeing 787 of 950 km per hour. Airbus A350 is expected to fly in a couple of years. Expected to means and regard as likely to happen, or think or believe that something will happen. So Airbus is 150 will think to something happen or can fly in a couple of years. Its speeds will be 945 km per hour. You find attractive ads on the website of the both Boeing and Airbus planes. We find and we can get attractive. Attractive means a feeling of pleasing and good looking. Ads means advertisements on the website. Website means sets of related web pages located under the single domain name of both Boeing and Airbus planes. Both have excellent features. Both have means Boeing and Airbus have excellent. Excellent means extremely good or outstanding or lovely or fantastic. Future means distinctive attribute or aspect of something. We can say the characteristics or attributes. But in speed, neither could beat the Concorde, and it is the world fastest. So we'll say both have excellent future, but extremely outstanding futures characteristic. But in speed, neither could beat the Concorde, and it is the world fastest. Look at the Boeing 787 flies 950 km per hour. Look at the Airbus. The Airbus 350 is expected to fly in a couple of years and its speed will be the 945 km/h. And it is the fastest supersonic passenger aircraft. Supersonic means faster than the speed of the sound. Passenger, a traveler on a public or private vehicles. We can say the traveler or a rider. And its normally speed was 2,170 km. As you look at it, the speed of this plane is 2,170 km/h. The Concorde was a joint project by France and Britain. The project is run by the France and Britain together. They started, became, or commenced or initiated passenger flight in 1976. That is, started the passenger flight in 1976. Unfortunately, unluckily, a particular situation or disappointing that came into a difficult position, and the Concorde fleet was grounded forever in 2003 after a major accident. Was grounded, prevented an aircraft from taking off forever for good in 2003 after a major accident. After getting a major accident, the plane Concorde has been stopped forever. Answer the following question. Question number 1. Who made the first successful experiment in flying an airplane? Question number 2. What was the first flying machine called? Question number 3. What do you mean by the supersonic? Question number 4. What was world's fastest passenger plane? Question number 5. When was Concorde fleet finally grounded? Question number 6. What is the Airbus 350 expected to take off? Note the speed of the sound, which is at approximately 760 miles/h. The supersonic means the faster than speed of the sound, but the sound speed of the sound, which is in approximately 760 miles/h. Your homework is preparing an assignment of different airplanes. May Allah bless you. Stay home, stay safe.